If this message finds you, you are meant to be on stage. And you know it. You've always known it. And maybe you've been on stage, like um, singing, performing, doing a keynote, or maybe when you were a little girl, maybe you were, how do you call that, when you go on stage and you don't sing, but you play back. Like I did that when I was like 10, 11, and I won some shows with it, playbacking songs of Kate Bush. Yeah, I never went for the regular, I don't know, famous people of that time, like right, like Madonna or something. I always wanted to, I don't know, do something different, and that's still me, and that's also you, because you have a vision to share. You have a perspective on life that's in every, you feel it in every cell of your body, and it so wants to get out, right? And it's been there for so long, and sometimes you have released it, like at certain, in certain moments of your life, right? Like I said, maybe you've literally been on stage. It doesn't have to be a literal stage. I mean, this is a stage too, right? YouTube is, a podcast is a stage, a social media is a stage, life is a stage, right? So it doesn't have to be like the actual stage, but you know that. You know exactly what I mean, um, when I say, are you actually sharing your truth? Are you sharing your truth on the stage of life? And that truth, it's not like it's like this or it's like that, or it's not an opinion. Back to this truth. The more you are present in this moment, the more you allow to fully receive you, to fully receive who you are, by being in a receptive mode, by being in alignment, by being in the here and now, by not going into the dramas that try to pull you back. And sometimes that's so hard, I know. So once you're in it, just be in it and feel it, and allow it to be, because then it can pass again, and before you know it, you feel this sense of freedom again, right? You feel this power again. And then suddenly you look at life differently. It's like you're wearing different glasses, right? It's like, huh? And suddenly you see what you couldn't see before. And that feels like power. That feels so much like freedom. And then suddenly you're this, or not suddenly, yes, it feels like that, right? Because all that changes, that you are that vessel again. You realize you are that powerful, and you are in the receptive mode again for all these ideas, for clarity, for feelings of joy, of enlightenment, of fun. Suddenly you laugh at this joke or whatever, and the day before, if you would have heard the same joke, you couldn't have laughed about it because you couldn't receive it even. And like, you've might been on, like, whether that's the actual stage or not, you've might been there, but it always has felt like such hard work, right? And so flipping scary as well. It's like, I don't know, I've been there myself, I've been on stage quite a few times. It's like, it feels like dying. And you know why that is? Because back in the days, well, and it still happens in some countries, right? If you would open your mouth and share your truth, you would literally die, right? You would be burned as a witch. So to stand there feeling so naked, it does feel like dying. It does. It's not like you're exaggerating it. But you do want to be there though, right? You do want to speak up. And it feels so hard. You know why? You know why it feels like so much effort and why it's so scary? Because you speak from your head instead of your heart. And that might sound cliche. Yeah, like, oh, okay, Sonia. So now, how do I speak from my heart then, right? Like, my head is there too. And it's not like you cannot use your head at all, but what I'm doing now feels like so much freedom. It feels like joy, freedom, expansion, because I didn't even, I just thought about the first sentence I wanted to say, right? Like, because that resonated so much in a moment. So I just thought of the first sentence, like, you're meant to be on stage. I felt that that's the message you need to hear right now. But the rest, it's just flowing through me because I dare to be, I dare is maybe not the right word, but I'm in a receptive mode for anything, any word that, and all the energy you feeling now, it's, I'm a vessel for it. It's coming through me. So I'm just basically just a messenger, right? Yeah. And the more you allow that, the more you allow yourself to be that vessel, to be that catalyst, the more there will be, right? Because there's an abundance of it, an abundance of words and ideas and messages and healings, basically, right? So that's why I believe if this finds you and you're still listening, it resonates because you feel that you are that vessel too. And of course, yes, we all are, and no. Yes, we are all those vessels, but it's not for everyone. It's not everyone's purpose in life to use it in the way I do it now, to use it to speak your truth, whether that's, in whatever art form that is. But I believe you're here because you feel it has to do with speaking, literally. It has to do with using your words to actually come out, right? And maybe you write as well, all good, but it's about, there's something so powerful in your speaking voice. Because once you're speaking, you are creating, right? And it feels so liberating because if you don't speak, it's all in your head because you have so many, we all have a lot of thoughts. But us, those that are sort of maybe chosen to speak or whatever, I think we even have, well, we don't have more thoughts, but it's like, oh, it can feel like all over the place, right? All over the place. And it just stays inside of you. And it feels so, can feel so overwhelming and heavy, especially us women over 40 entering perimenopause, right? It's like, oh, it feels like it's 100 times more intense. And I feel so deeply if we don't let those words out, if we hold them in, that's why we get so many, how do you say that? Like, yeah, that's why we get feel pain, have hot flashes, lose stuff, forget stuff. We feel like a bitch, right? It's not like that's not allowed to be there. It's not like I don't experience any of that, but I do feel that if we use everything inside of us that so badly wants to get out, if we do use that to change the world, right? Because that's what it is. In your own, from your perspective, in your way, in your unique way, then you will feel I don't know. I think you will feel 1,000 times better. Believe me. And you know this. You know this. It's if you express yourself, like they sometimes say, and I love that actually. Expression is the opposite of depression, because if you hold everything inside, oh, at a certain point, it's done. It's like, nothing can go out, so nothing can flow, right? And if you express, and not just expressing is not, sometimes we think, yeah, I'm talking to a friend, I'm expressing. Yes, that's part of it. But deep down, you know, you don't always speak your truth though, because it's a version of you that you are with that friend, and then with your husband or wife or girlfriend or mother, you know, you are, and that's very human, an adapted version of yourself, right? You don't show all of you. But to express yourself fully means every part of you may be there. Like there doesn't have to be a filter, right? And I know, because I'm speaking to you and this resonates, I don't have to adjust myself. It's like I don't give a shit really, right? Because I don't know you, right? Or somewhere I do it. That's I know I do know you in a way, because you resonate with this message. And that's why I can say whatever I want, because it will find you anyway, and it will resonate anyway. So yeah, even though it feels so, sometimes it can feel, that stage where I'm talking about, that, you know, expressing yourself can feel so far away, right? Sometimes you're just so triggered, and it feels like it's never ever gonna happen. It feels like so far away. And I want you to know, the more you are triggered, the closer you are. Really, I've been there. Like, but at that moment it feels like, but I only feel further away from it, because it feels like I'm triggered 10 times as much as I used to, you know, on this subject or on this theme, whether that's money or relationships or, you know, any theme. For me, it often shows up in money, right? The theme of money. Like, I'm like, how can I be there again? I thought I had this. I thought I sorted this out, right? How can I be there again? And it feels so, and it's there to show you, you then feel so powerless. You feel like a loser, you feel powerless, you feel in so much pain. But it's so much pain that you cannot even cry about it, like, because you're so mad at yourself that you're there again. That's how it at least feels for me. And then, what was I gonna say? Yeah, you feel so, and then just know that it's like a catapult effect, right? That's how I see it. Like, the more you're triggered, it's like, before you're jumping into this new version that's actually already there, it's not like you're tested, but it sort of is. Like, see it as you're being tested if you can carry that new version, because that new version will also be triggered. It's not like over there where you're in this powerful version of yourself, you're never triggered, right? There will be other challenges and other triggers. So you are being pulled to this old version again to test, like, can you hold this? Can you carry it? Can you let it be there? Can you allow yourself to feel it? And still feel and come out of it again even more powerful, because you feel it's showing you exactly what, it's the opposite of what you want. You want to feel powerful, right? You want to speak your truth, and you want to feel an alignment, and you want to be the full version of you, right? You're so longing for that. It's like your deepest desire, right? Because From there, anything can happen. From there, all the feelings you want to experience, like joy and fun and love and even sex and whatever, it all comes from there, from you being in that next version of yourself. And when you are so triggered and you feel that you are feeling like the opposite of that, but know that everything has a polarity. So once you can feel like that powerless, you can also feel the opposite of it, right? And so don't see it as, oh my God, it's a slippery slope. There we go again. I will never ever reach that. No, it's only there to show you how freaking powerful you are, and how much you are loved, and how much God, Source, the universe wants you to change the world. You're chosen to do this. You're chosen to be that vessel, right? It's inside of you. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to think about it. You just have to show up as you, authentically you. That's how you will make shitloads of money too. Because authenticity is the new currency. And you know it. You know that the wealth will be limitless once you start to really show up and take the stage, right? As you. You know it. But it also somehow, because it feels, this is weird, right? Somehow, because it feels so easy, because you don't have to work for it, it scares the shit out of you, right? That's how it feels for me, because it feels too easy not to prepare this video, right? Too easy to earn money just with doing something you love. It feels like too easy, because for forever we've learned to work so hard, right? But we only do that to compensate for the powerlessness that we feel, right? And if you're triggered, you often tend to compensate for that by working harder, by doing, whether that's in your relationship or in your job or in your business or with your kids, like, I have to work harder, more rules, more, Well, actually, you should do less. Yeah? All right. It's so interesting. I'm going to cough at the end of the message, because the message is about speaking, right? It's interesting that. So, go and take that stage. Start somewhere. Today, tomorrow, the day after, or now, right? Just start. Just start with, I don't know. You know. You do know. You do know what the first step is. Ciao for now. Lots of love. Ciao.